Hello there and welcome to this week's edition of WCSN's coverage of women's soccer. I'm Rob Warner alongside Chris Gleason. Chris, how are you today?
I'm doing good, Rob.
So Chris, ASU went down to Seattle this weekend to take on Washington and Washington State. Against Washington, they came out with a win in double overtime. What did you take away from that game?
Well, I think it was a tough first half, and even early on to the second half, the defense really struggled, and they didn't look good. They were down 2-1, but the team showed a lot of fight to come back in the second half, and specifically, they implemented Coach Boyd's strategy of getting fewer shots, but better quality shots on goal. And you see that in the stats. They got 4 of their 5 shots in that game on goal, and it started to pay off. They started to cash in on those dangerous chances, scoring late in regulation and again to overtime to win it.
And against Washington State on Sunday morning, another beatable opponent, and ASU comes with a loss after leading in the game 82 minutes. What did you take away from that loss in double overtime?
Well, I think they carried their momentum and their confidence they got from that Washington win into that Washington State game, which showed. They got that early goal and they led 1-0 into the half. But for some reason, coming out in the second half, they were completely flat. They were brutally outshot, and Washington State finally scored in the 83rd minute, and so it showed. And they couldn't regroup for overtime and ended up losing the game. And I think the problem here that we can get out of Sunday's game is this team is not consistent from half to half. We haven't seen a full 90 minutes of consistent soccer from this team in several games, I think, since we've started Pac-12 play.
And ASU returns home this weekend to Tempe on Saturday evening to take on the 7th-ranked USC Trojans. What do you expect from that game?
I expect a dominating victory for USC because this is the toughest opponent ASU has faced this season. The only team similar that they faced was UCLA in their Pac-12 opener. That ended badly. They lost 2-0, and I think this will be a similar result. USC is just a team that's on another level. They've played 5 ranked teams and beaten 4 of them. ASU has only played 2 ranked teams, and they've lost to both. And USC just has better numbers as a team, despite the fact that they are playing much higher quality opponents than ASU. So I think this will be a one-sided affair.
As always, pleasure having Chris Gleason alongside me. I'm Rob Warner. Thanks for tuning in.